here to discuss about the tips and tricks to speak English fluently. As I told you, I have started my spoken English channel from 1.5 years back, and it was just randomly I started. It was not planned. I have completed my PhD doctorate degree in geography, and English as a subject, as a spoken English trainer, is totally different because I'm having command and knowledge in my own subject. And how could I take the classes of English speaking? So that is very different things. But I could say that while to be in the process of in the journey of PhD to writing the thesis to taking the knowledge. Okay, I'm taking the knowledge about the geography, but the medium, the instruction which.
So, welcome back to my YouTube channel, friends. So, today we have what is your name actually? I forgot, I didn't pay attention.
My name is Dr. Sharka Nuri Ansari. Dr.
Okay,
Ansari, you can say Dr. Sharka Ansari.
Dr. Sharpa Ansari. Okay, so friends, today we have Dr. Sharpa Ansari. So, today in this video, we are going to debate. You can consider that we are going to just have a conversation videos with a particular topic, and to have we have some different questions so we would ask in this video. So let's start this conversation.
Yeah, of course. Please proceed. And
Okay.
should I introduce myself in that podcast?
Yeah, we are meeting here first time, so we should introduce ourselves here for our interviewers, for our viewers.
Mhm. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I am
Okay.
Dr. Sharka Nuri Ansari. I am from Asansol, West Bengal. I am in my 30s. About my education, I have completed my earlier education from West Bengal Board of Secondary. And at that time, I was the topper of my school. And then after, I cracked the Aligarh Muslim University exam, AMU entrance, and I have completed my 12th, my graduation, my PG, and my MPhil over there. Then I
Okay.
came back from AMU, and after that, I have completed my BEd degree from Bangalore University. And on 2020, I received my PhD doctorate degree from Lalit Narayan Mithila University, Darbhanga, Bihar. As a research scholar, I have been published 12 international research papers, which you can see it on the Google site also. And even I have attended 4 international conferences also. And I have worked as an assistant professor at the same university. And by God's grace, I have received 8 to 10 assistant professor private university job also. But the circumstances was not in my favor to attain the job. So and on 2023, I got married. And my husband worked in Rapid Action Police Force Department. After my marriage, I want to utilize my academic. So I just started taking these spoken English classes. And to be very honest with you, dear, sharing in this platform, I am running successfully trained more than 300 students. And they were the army officers, BUMS doctors, MNCs, boys and girls, those who are working, housewife, kids, children, everyone was there. So I'm working from 1.5 year as a trainer, and I just love to solve the problem of my students. That's it. And I'm running a YouTube channel which is called I Spoken English with Dr. Sharka. So that's it
Okay.
about of me.
Okay, it's good to know about yourself here. So now
Yeah.
let me.
So will you please introduce yourself? I just love to know about of you. Yeah. Please go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, why not? So as you know that my name is Nurdeen Khan, hailing from a vibrant state of Uttar Pradesh. So if I uh, share about my academic journey, I accomplished my higher secondary education last year. Now I am pursuing BA in first year in first semester now. So if I talk about my interest, I like to have some conversation videos with different people to talk with new strangers. And if I talk about my dream, so I want to join defense sector through CDS or through NDA. But if I talk about NDA, I cannot give this exam now because I'm not underage now. So that's pretty about with me.
Okay. So it's very good to know about you, Nurdeen Khan. So we are here to discuss about the topic. What are the basic tips and tricks to speak English fluently? So what is your idea, dear? Would you like to share some views? regarding this matter. And
Yeah.
one thing, before proceeding that, I just want to tell you, because we are recording our session in the Geo somehow, and I think so it will not give us more than 15 minutes. Okay, so you should
No,
have to
not who said these things. I have recorded almost 37 videos, sorry, 37 minute videos, something. 37 to
okay.
40.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you should have to manage the time. Okay, just have to check the time also, because you should not have to proceed the long. Okay, so be
Okay.
considered that. Okay, just demanding you. Okay, so fine. So now we are going to discuss about the topic, that what is the tips and tricks to speak English fluently. Now go ahead. I'm giving you the time, and do share your knowledge regarding this one. Maybe that the students who are 10th standard, 7th to 8th standard, you have completed your 12th and you are in the graduation, so you are much capable to guide them, to give them the knowledge, to give a good roadmap, those who are struggling as a beginner. And nowadays you are not a beginner, as that you told me that you are, that is your passion, that is your habit, to communicating with the people, new people, interacting with the people. So it becomes like that you are experienced one regarding that, those who are 16, 17 years old. So do you dear, share your experience. If someone, the new beginner, come to you, so how could you guide them? Yeah, please, over to you.
Yes, yes. Okay, so let me tell you something about English confidently or English fluency. So some people says that if we are learning like very continuously, we are speaking very fast and we are comparing to a particular person. So that's not the mean that we are be fluent in this language. So the thing is that if we are speaking, if we are thinking in English directly and we are speaking properly. We are not taking that much time to think in Hindi to English, and we are not translating. So that's the thing that we do it, and it's fluency. So we have four tips to get fluency. First one is listening. Like we have some English content, we can watch some news, movies, and some English conversation videos. So this is the most important part of spoken English. If you don't listen anything, so hardly you would be able to understand or you would be able to convey your thoughts in this language. So this is my point. And the second thing is that shadowing practicing. Like if you practice like shadowing, so you would be hardly you would take few time, like some hours or some months only. It's depend on you. So you should also follow some shadowing practicing. It would be good for you and for all of them who started it. So the third one is speaking. This is the essential part of speaking. If you don't speak, like if you have good knowledge about grammar or some vocabulary, but you don't speak, so everything would be useless. But if you speak, so then definitely you would learn it. Even I have seen many teachers who have learned grammar and they have good knowledge about grammar. They know all structure, all vocabulary, but they cannot speak. Why? Because they haven't practiced yet. So if they practiced, then they would definitely learn this language. Even in my village as well, there is a teacher who cannot speak, and I met him. Like I have learned grammar from him. So that's why I'm telling you about him. So the fourth
Yeah.
part is that, yeah, recording yourself. Like if you don't have that much confidence to record yourself, so you should take your mobile phone and you can record that session. Like some people says that I don't have good smartphone to upload those videos. So don't go to upload those videos. Just shoot them, then delete, and just listen them that where I am lacking, where did I commit a mistake. Then you can correct those things. Then when you get confident, then you can record that session, then you can upload on your YouTube channel. If you are interested to have a YouTube channel to upload those videos, then you can upload. So that's all.
Okay, that Nuruddin, you explained very good way. I'm very happy the way that you explained, as a beginner, as just you are in the graduation, and still that you can convey your message very beautifully. So I'm very happy the way that you express yourself, and very happy and glad to see your knowledge also. that you are having plenty of vocabulary and the sentence formation. You are making the sentence formation in a very correct way. And you didn't sound like a beginner. Alhamdulillah, I can congratulate you for your success and from your hard work, which you have did that. So it is seeing in fact in you. And inshallah, you will grow very well because as a younger one, if you are taking the classes and guide them, so even that you can earn also. So that is a very good platform. In this first stage, I'm seeing a very commendable English that you speak. So I'm very glad I'm glad for you, dear. Okay, fine. So we are here to discuss about the tips and tricks to speak English fluently. As I told you, I have started my spoken English channel from 1.5 years back, and it was just randomly I started. It was not planned. I have completed my PhD doctorate degree in geography, and English as a subject, as a spoken English trainer, is totally different because I'm having command and knowledge in my own subject. And how could I take the classes of English speaking? So that is very different things. But I could say that while to be in the process of in the journey of PhD, to writing the thesis, to taking the knowledge. Okay, I'm taking the knowledge about the geography, but the medium, the instruction which I'm using, that is in English. Okay, so daily I used to read lots of international research paper, and that makes my English basic to advanced level. Okay,
Yeah.
so as I started taking the classes of the spoken English, while the beginners coming in my class, those who are definitely at your age, 15, 16, 17-year old, or the girls and the boys, those who are working in MNCs, even that I have taken the classes of the 54-year-old women, man. So they are those who are interested to learn something. Okay. So I could say that when they enter in my class, they are very good in their mother tongue. They are because they usually has to speak everything in their mother tongue, and everything in their mind has to be compelled with the mother tongue words, the sentences. But in the earlier stage, when they come in my classes, as a trainer or as a very honest teacher, dedicated teacher, I guide them. The first step is that to think in English. Okay, firstly you
Yeah.
have to think in English. Whatever that coming in your mind, start thinking in English. Okay, as just I'm taking as an object like this phone. Okay, so this phone is in my hand, so I can say 5 sentences in this phone. Okay, so I can say that my battery is fully charged, or I have yesterday I had recharged my mobile phone, or I'm communicating or connecting with the people with my mobile phone. This mobile phone is very useful for me, and even that I'm using it, this mobile phone is in a correct sense, then it will be favorable. If that anyone is using in a negative sense, so that will be very harmful device also. So I can say 5 lines. Even that if I'm seeing a fan, so I could say the 5 lines. Okay, so that is the basic. So I'm just training their mind, because in the earlier stage their mind is filled with their own mother tongue. Okay, so
Yeah.
they should have to firstly start thinking little English, small English sentences. Yeah, I totally understand this will be very challenging for them. On the earlier stage, it should be very challenging because to translating into their mother tongue to English, to that the students are taking some pause also. They firstly think in Hindi, then after that they are translating. To that pause, in fact, it destroyed everything. That pause took a time. In fact, it was not being a fluent. It is destroying the fluency also. So, okay, fine. The first step is thinking English. The second one, as you mentioned, also the listening. Listening is truly a very high. I mean, powerful technique.
Yes.
If that you continuously listening without putting any effort, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, regularly, at the time of to going to the bed, you just have to listen any podcast, any good teacher, any YouTube songs, video or subtitles, whatever that you feel comfortable to listen and to understand it. Start listening. Listening is a very good process. As I told you that on the earlier stage, their mind, the students' minds are very empty. They're having no English words and English sentences. So, as a trainer, our work is that to putting English sentences, English vocabulary on them, on their head, on their brain. Okay, so start listening, and continuously you should have to listen anything that you will listen. Even that the students those who are coming in my classes, so I do share the audio recordings with them. Even I do tell them to I do tell them that start listen my long videos on the YouTube. Okay, so that will be beneficial for them because I do translate one sentence in English and then after one sentence in Hindi also. Okay, so do this practice. And one thing I must share as an example, listening, while that a child is born, okay, so at the time of the womb of her mother, that child start listening consciously or unconsciously. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
while in the process, a child is continuously listening to their mother. Okay, while that he comes in this world also, so he started listening their parents, their family members, their grandparents, and everyone. So after completing of 2 or 3 years, that child, without joining, without consulting any teacher, college classes, anything, he start expressing themselves in their mother tongue very easily. He starts saying everything whatever that he wants. Okay, so how that this comes happen, this is just because that the child is continuously listening 2 to 3 years their mother, their father, their parents, their family members. So if you have to pick this technique, only the listening, inshallah you will overcome with these issues. Okay,
yes.
and there are many more topic and many more tips are there I would share with you after that. So I'm giving it to you, that do share some more knowledge regarding this, dear, and share your ideas. Yeah,
Yeah,
please, over to you.
you told me about that a child, whenever a child
Mm. Is born.
give. Yes, yes, a born. Then he speaks. Firstly, he or it listen. Then after that, after 2 to 3 years, then it started to speak something. So the environment is also matter when a
Hmm.
child take born. So that time he has that kind of environment, like in English environment or whatever. Like if I talk about other country, like some country has English language and some country has their its mother tongue. So environment is also matter. Like in our area, so we have Hindi environment. So every people speaks Hindi language. So that's the reason that we think in Hindi, then we translate into Hindi to English. But the most important part is that we have social media these days, so we can use it. Like we can go through some online apps, we can create our environment in English language ourselves. We don't have to pay attention on other people, like they would tell me some tips or something else. So we have to go through ourselves. We don't dependent on a particular person. Sometimes we think that our teacher would teach us everything, then we would be able to do everything in English language. Even I have also thought it one time when I was in my 12th class. Then when I started my English journey, that time I also thought that I would learn this language through my by my teacher, and he would teach me everything. Then one day I realized that a teacher can teach you only, he can guide you. So you would have to do everything, you would have to make effort. If you don't make effort, so hardly you would understand this language, you would be fluent in it. So it's up to you, everything you can say.
Yeah. That is a very good explanation, Nuruddin, from your side, and I'm very happy as the way that you spoke and the way that you express. And this is not that you are 18 to 20-year old, and at that time, at this age, that you are expressing very well. So, inshallah, I'm hoping that in the future that you will go in a very long run. Okay, so we
Thank you.
are here for that to sharing the tips and tricks as I have shared the think in English and listening. So my third one tips is talk to yourself. Okay,
Yes.
when you start talking with yourself and you are alone, okay, it means like that we are having our meeting at 5 o'clock. So it is continuously running in my mind that I have to meeting with you. So it is definitely I have been late 10 minutes. So it's still that it's running in my mind that I'm doing late, or I should have to message him, and I should have to be I didn't record them our session. So everything which is going in my mind, definitely I'm a trainer, so it isn't in English, but as a beginner, those who are in the first stage, so that is coming in their mind in the Hindi. So firstly, they should have to start talking with themselves. The talking with yourself will remove your hesitation, your fear. It will build
Yeah.
your confidence also. So you will see that where that you are making mistakes, and mistakes are okay. It's not a big deal. So firstly, you should have to talk to yourself, because it will erase your hesitation, and you should have to erase the hesitation, your fear, and then after you will have to speak in English in front of the people. Okay, and now my fourth point is that mirror technique. Mirror technique is such a powerful technique. I always guide them, tell them, to command them, to my students, that you should have to follow and take it as a 21 days challenge. Okay, daily you
Yes.
have to do the mirror technique 5 to 10 minutes morning and in evening. Okay, in my classes I do provide them the PDF materials. Okay, so while to giving them the PDF materials, I do tell them, daily you have to sit in front of the mirror, sit or stand in front of the mirror without any background noise. Okay, and then after you have to open my PDF materials and whatever the journal, novel that you love to read that. Okay, start reading with a louder voice. Why I'm saying with a louder voice? Because with our mouth we are giving the input. Okay, and with that the input that is going to our ear, to our brain. Okay, as I told you many times that on the earlier stage, if students doesn't have the English vocabulary, the English sentences in their mind, and if you are continuously in the process of the listening, so lots of things is going in your brain. And one thing I must say, reading is also a very strong and very good habit. Why? Because while do reading you will learn many more vocabularies, new vocabulary. Okay,
Even
while
you
in the
would
reading.
know the some structure as well when you
Yes,
read something.
while in the reading, you will make the sentence structure. Why maybe that in the beginning stage, anyone wants to speak something and they feel stuck in over on it. They cannot make the sentence. They cannot make the vocabulary, right vocabulary. So that reading will really helps you to speak English fluently. So mirror is, and one thing I can say, if you do the daily mirror technique, you will see your own confidence level will be building up. You will see your own expression, you will see your own pronunciation, so you can rectify yourself very easily. So these are the 4 points, dear, which I do share in this the podcast. Think in English. The second one is the listening. The third one is the talk to yourself, and the fourth one is the mirror technique. I do share with many more two tips later on. But now over to you. Do share your own contribution in that. Yeah, please,
Yeah,
over to you.
yeah, as you shared that to do mirror techniques. So I have seen some student who cannot do these things like in our villages areas. So every person cannot do it because they don't have big mirror, and some person has, but they feel nervous. You can
You don't
consider that.
have the
I have
mirror.
seen it.
Don't tell me. Mirror is very low cost. They don't have the mirror.
It is
Mirror
also
you
matter
found
like if
every.
you are no. It is also matter like if you are taking a small mirror and you are
Ah,
talking like your face is mirror is covering only your face.
hmm.
So then you will feel, you can say, hesitate and in front of our family member like we cannot do these things. Some people think that even some people are doing it, like some people are also making some English vlog and some, you can say, they shoot some videos, then after shooting that then they delete, they listen themselves that where we have lacked, where we were committing mistake, then they fix that mistake, they try to fix that mistake, and they did it many times. But I have also seen that kind of person, like I, that's why I told you that uh, old people cannot do, old people cannot use this technique, mirror technique, and even I also I didn't it. And I used to say to all people that you should also follow this technique, to mirror technique, that would be good for you. I told with many person, but I couldn't do it. But one day I was trying to do it, but my sister-in-law and my family member, they were, you can say, stare at me. They were saying something to me. Then I quit it that time. Since then, I never do it again. Then one day I thought that I must have a, as I have a mobile phone, so then I can make a YouTube channel, and firstly I have to make some videos. Then I created lots of videos in English language when I was going towards my farm and towards my library and towards my college. Then I used to speak in English language. Then and I used to shoot some videos while going somewhere when I had my mobile phone. So I used to delete those videos. Then one day I thought that I must have a YouTube channel, because if I shoot these videos, so sometimes I miss my day. Like suppose now I am here. So if I'm not feeling well, so I would think that now I should not create a video, I should not shoot videos now because I'm not feeling well. I'll shoot it after 1 hour or 1 day or 2 days. These things, we, you can say, it comes in our mind sometimes. But if we have a YouTube channel, so if we are thinking now that we would shoot this video after 1 hour or 2 hour, so then we definitely, you can say, cover on the our YouTube channel. So we have to definitely make a video. So we think that if we don't make videos, so our channel would be not increase. the analysis would not increase. So if we want to be, you can say, good on our YouTube channel, and it if we want to make growth on it, so we have to be follow it consistency, and consistency is the key of success, you can say that. And English is as well. Like earlier days, I was not practicing it because I had some English conversation videos which I was uploading all of them on my social medias, on my YouTube channel one by one. But today I realized that now I don't have any videos to upload my YouTube channel. That's why I contact with you. And today it was Sunday today, so that's why I was free today. So that's why I am with you now. But earlier days, I was very busy because I had joined a library. So you can consider that we cannot talk in English, even we cannot talk in Hindi in our library. So that environment is for study in library environment.
Okay. As I listen to you, that very good way. Okay, so we are here to discuss about the tips and tricks. So the two more tips and tricks I would like to share before the concluded our session. That the fifth one is focus on the fluency, not the grammar. As you also mentioned here, that if you know many more grammar or something like that, so uh, grammar doesn't help much. You only know the grammar, the basic grammar. Whatever the confusion that's coming in your mind, you can solve it with the grammar. Okay, and that grammar is okay for you. As a trainer, also, I don't want to go with the depth in the grammar. Okay, I just have to know the basic grammar, the noun, the pronoun, and the preposition, article, modals, verbs, tenses. That's it, and that is enough. Fluency doesn't have depend upon the grammar or the tenses. Fluency is totally different. Okay, tenses and grammar are here to remove your confusion. Maybe that you're having some confusion to while speaking in English, so that you can take help with that. So focus on the fluency, not the grammar. If on an earlier stage, you should have to be start speaking with everyone and be very fluent. Even that you are doing the mistakes, mistakes are very happy. Okay, on earlier stage, if you do the mistake, it's okay. But yes, continuously that you are doing the mistake, that sounds an error also. That doesn't look good also. So avoid doing the mistakes. But earlier stage, it's okay for you if that. But you should not have do very minor or minute mistake like exam or mistake. Okay, so that will be. I mean, consider you will have to consider it. And the sixth point is that start conversation with everyone.
Yes.
Practical is very important. This is all the theoretical. You are listening, you are reading, you are doing the mirror technique. Okay, but still, whenever that you start communicating a conversation with anyone, at that time you will see that how much fluent that you are. So start conversation with everyone, with your parents, with your family members, with your sibling, cousin, your colleague, your chai wala, rickshaw wala, vendor wala, whatever that you are contacting with them, start speaking. If that the people are laughing at you, it's okay. That doesn't matter. But you will see that while you are start speaking in English, you will see people are recognizing you. People are giving you so much respect. Whenever that you are in a mall, going to buy some T-shirt or anything, you are in the restaurant, you are going to talk with the waiter in the English. So you will see a some different kind of attention that you are getting that. Okay, dear. So in that the postcard, I have shared the six major tips and tricks. I would love to recall it. The first one was the think in English. The second one was the listening. The third one was the talk to yourself. The fourth one was the mirror technique. The fifth one was the focus on fluency, not the grammar. And the sixth one was the start conversation. So all the basic tips and tricks. If any student want to be fluent in English on an earlier stage, there have been some kind of a little more difficulties or the challenges will come in their way. But if they are dedicated, if they are solely involved to learn this language, they will definitely one day learn. And English is really very fun loving and very easy language to learn. Even if you feel to learning as a burden, it will be burden. It will be pressurized. But if you feel that language is really gives me lots of respect in the society, that language, if I will learn, so I will earn some extra money, and maybe that in my company I will hike, my salary will be hiked. So just love this language, learn this language in a very fun loving way. Do not take it as a challenge, do not take it as a burden or pressure. And that's it there. And anyone who wants to speak in English, they can do that. But yeah, earlier stage is a challenging, but with the time that they will be fluent. And learning is a lifelong process. It's still that as a trainer or as a teacher, I'm still learning. I'm learning from your side also. And I'm today I'm very happy that I'm seeing that a young guy like you, 18 to 20-year-old, doing such a great work. So I would love to tell you as an advice also, do not leave this thing, okay? And take it as a career also, because whenever that you are having extra time, maybe 1 hour or 2 hour, you can give it to them, to the students, those who are in 7 standard, 8 standard, 9 to 10 standard. Even you can take the 12 standard also classes. So it will also give you so lots of respect in the society, because you are learning a very good language, you are expressing them in a very good way, and even you are teaching the new students. So definitely you will earn money also, and you will earn so much respect also. So do not leave this thing, and work very hard on it. And alhamdulillah, I'm seeing a great progress in yourself, a very sparkling attitude also. And inshallah you will go very long way, but do not leave this one, and be dedicated and be consistent, and do sacrifice also. Until or unless you will not sacrifice your circle, your group, your friend circle, and to wasting your time in everywhere, do always the constructive things. Whatever that you are doing, do some constructive thing. Start talking with the good people, start friendship with the good people, okay? Those who are giving you the values, those who are giving you the good knowledge. Don't waste your time. So even that, if you are having your time 1 hour or 2 hours, so I'm giving you an advice, a very good advice. Start taking the classes, and you will see that, you will give, you will receive lots of respect, and even that your pocket money also. So I'm very happy with you today, Nurdeen, to meeting with you, and that podcast is really very good podcast for me. Yeah, over to you, dear.
Okay, yes. Now we can wrap up this session because
Yeah.
now time is about to go, you can say.
Hmm.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Have a nice day. Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.